Hey, what's up, Soul Tribe? This is me, Tarek b.o.b, aka Indigo Prophet, and I'm recording the new video of the week. Some exciting things happening. Almost done with my new album, Ascension 777. At least that's the name of the album title for now. Just had a great weekend where I had my first retreat. We had 20 people online, 10 people who came in here physically. People flew in from Canada, flew in from America to be with us for these 3 days. And during those 3 days, I also shared some of my conscious rap music. We gave away some CDs. We almost recorded a beautiful video in this one of the most, I think it's the most expensive mansion here in the Gold Coast, but it didn't happen. But it was going to start off with a client and a hypnotherapist and going into deep relaxed state, past life regression, and then the video would go into all the past lives. It will still happen, just not in that mansion. I've been meaning to record my favorite videos on Netflix, and I finally got to do it. I spent a lot of time now just going through all of them and finding out what I find is most inspirational. Obviously, it's got the Indigo Prophet stamp of approval on it, but that's based on my brand, on what I'm into, and a lot of it is hip hop based. But then a lot of it is there's a little conspiracy, a little ancient Egyptian stuff. So let's go through it. My favorite Netflix movies, documentaries, series to watch. One, Hip Hop Evolution. If you're a hip hop head, to watch this series is beautiful from start to now. How hip hop evolved. The Get Down, beautiful. Nas produced, very, very, very well done, and basically showing you from like a movie, like, you know, it's not like it's based on what was happening, but it's also telling a story. So really well done. Unsolved, if you're a Tupac fan, Biggie Smalls fan, Unsolved is basically a beautiful way to see what was going on during Tupac and Biggie's deaths, but also from the cops' perspective. Love Beats Rhymes, beautiful movie, poetry, rap, and all that kind of stuff. The Defiant Ones, beautiful series as well, about, you know, all the characters that helped explode West Coast hip hop, which really became gangster rap. Before Tupac, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, all that kind of stuff. Chris Brown, beautiful documentary. Again, anytime everyone just starts attacking one celebrity, it makes me question and wonder why they're doing that. And I kind of always become more intrigued to find out what was going on with them. And I feel Chris Brown is a hero, is a force of, like a God force, super creative since a very young age. Has been directing all his videos, has been producing them. He'll channel the video, the idea, he'll get all the dance moves, he'll sing it. What a powerful, what a powerful force. And then just to have one experience just kind of shatter the whole thing, not gonna happen. So watch Chris Brown if you're a fan, or if you just want to be inspired by an artist's story. As well as Iverson, same thing with Iverson. I feel he's the best. Allen Iverson, best basketball player. Watch his story. He was hated on a lot. People started, kind of ganging up on him. What a story. He went against all the best players, best team. Underdog, almost ended up in prison right from the beginning of his career, and hated on. Just beautiful story. Iverson, watch it. Other than that, if you want your heart broken open and stomped on over and over and over and over and over again, watch the Khalif Browder story. I mean, I didn't sell that well, but true story. Khalif Browder. I'm not wearing his shirt right now, but I have one of his shirts. Wow, if you want to know how fucked up it is in America with the prison system, watch the Khalif Browder story. It's on Netflix. Just warning, prepare to break down and cry. Griddian, how do you say that? Griddian Gang. It's not about a gang, it's about The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, based on a true story, how this youth worker basically wanted to help a bunch of kids who were in prison and helping them through sports. Really beautiful story. Coach Carter, same thing, helping these you know, troubled kids, youth through basketball, based on true story. Who Shot the Sheriff? If you're a Bob Marley fan, Who Shot the Sheriff is on Netflix. But there's also a beautiful documentary called Marley, I believe. Not sure if it's there now. It's a little older. No, it's just movies about dogs. My Dog Marley. My Dog Marley. Okay. Limitless is a beautiful movie, but again, it's a pharmaceutical company saying there's a pill you can take that accesses your infinite mind. I would just tweak that and say, like, through healing, through hypnotherapy, through infinity healing, you can access that infinite part of yourself. And like all Hollywood movies, it kind of starts off good and then kind of ends bad. So I usually watch the first half. Truman Show, definitely. I've spoken about this a million times. If you hear anything I say about conspiracies or the Matrix or Archons or anything like that, the Truman Show, great movie that shows we're living in this illusory reality. Definitely watch it. Jim Carrey's phenomenal in it. There's a series called Conspiracy, and I just kind of scrolled through it. I mean, it's probably got stuff I've seen a million times before. But if you're not into conspiracy, I highly recommend that. The Pyramid Code, ancient Egyptian, how it's aligned with the stars out there, I highly recommend that. What the Health, if you are curious about health, veganism. Again, I'm a vegan, and health was my first step into self-love and healing. What the Health, definitely. Forks Over Knives, definitely. If you haven't seen The Secret yet about manifestation, law of attraction, it's a very basic one. Just, I invite you to use that power for the good of all instead of just for material wealth. Tesla, if you're a Tesla fan, Nikola Tesla, he is, to me, like the Jesus of the science world. Definitely watch that. I'm Not Your Guru, if you're a Tony Robbins fan. Definitely check that out. For comedy, I highly recommend Trevor Noah, Kevin Hart, Russell Peters, Cat Williams. I'm of Middle Eastern background, so I grew up with a lot of Arabs, Iranians. So Mo Amer is a Palestinian comedian. I think he's under Dave Chappelle's wings right now, like they're touring together. Hilarious, love him. But maybe because I can relate to what he's saying, so maybe for those of you can relate to Arab culture. Maz Jobrani is an Iranian-American comedian. Again, I grew up with a lot of Iranians, so I love his sense of humor. But you could just be an American. You could be, whether you're Muslim, Arab, American, curious to know about that kind of world, I highly recommend checking out those comedians. And for a love movie, P.S. I Love You. I really like that movie. I think that's it for now. Enjoy those movies. Let me know if you've seen those movies. If you have, let me know what you thought about them. And let me know if you want me to do kind of like my best of books or artists. I already did artists, but movies, we could do any recommendations for any other series, let me know. Love you guys. Definitely go to indigoprophet.com. We're putting out weekly content. There's a free EP download, album download, and for you to stay tuned with all our other stuff. If you haven't already, go to when you go to Indigo Prophet, you can check out all my social media, including Spotify. On Spotify, we have 2 of my 5 albums there, and you can definitely check them out. Definitely listen to Rainbow Warriors. It's my latest baby, and it's still very powerful and potent. Love you.